to my channel. Alright, so this is a reading that has been kind of like just on my mind. It's a celebrity reading, but this is actually a bonus celebrity reading because this isn't the reading that I had in mind initially. So this one is a past life reading on Kim Kardashian. I did the reading on Kim Kardashian that I am going to link in the description box and the pinned comment below. So if you want to check that out, if you haven't checked it out, this is a past life reading. So I don't know why I'm getting the energy or the inkling to do a past life reading on her, but we're going to go with it. We're also going to pull some charms and things of that nature. Whatever spirit leads me to. Let's see. Thank you to all of you who are subscribed to this channel thus far. If you're brand new, please hit the sub button. Please hit the bell notification. Yeah, do all that good stuff. Book a private reading with me if you need insight. And yeah, let's get into this. So universe, thank you for the channel messages. Give me messages. Actually, universe, pulling on Kim's higher self. Thank you, spirit, for the protection, spirit, as I do this reading. Thank you for covering me. May nothing penetrate my energy of a negative nature. Thank you for covering me. Thank you for just showing me and utilizing me as a vessel to relay the message. Universe. Oh, wow. Okay. Give me messages about Kim Kardashian in her past life. Who is Kim in her past life? Give me messages about Kim in her past life. Who is Kim in her past life? Okay, that felt sideways. Which way do I want it to go? I'm not feeling it. Definitely this way. Universe, give me more messages about Kim in her past life. Who is Kim in her past life? Who is Kim in her past life? What was Kim in her past life? More card, universe. Past life. All right, bottom of the deck, we got the 10 of coins. Something about family and home is coming out. Let me get some oracles. Something about family or home. This view is like super dark. Let me see if I can shift the stuff around. Okay. Got my little side light. Need more messages about Kim in her past life. Who's Kim in her past life, universe? Thank you for the channel messages. Give me one more card. What was Kim in her past life? Ooh. Bottom of the deck, we got new day. Alright, so let me see. Something can pull the clan. Universe. Messages about Kim and her past life. Messages about Kim and her past life. And I'm pulling these with my eyes closed. Messages about Kim and her past life. Okay. Alright, so let's see what came out. We got trust, we got freedom, we got compromise, we got friends. Alright, so these came out in her last one. Some of them. Something about friends. This fell out too. Let's see. You have a charming way with words. You should write a book. She could have been a writer, you all, in her past life. That's what I'm getting with that. But let's get into the tarot. Messages from the tarot. We have the 4 of Coins. So we know that the energy was very controlled, very, with this 4 of Coins, yeah. I don't want to say stingy. I'm getting that she was stingy in a past life. But 2, with this 4 of Coins that's coming out. Someone who held on tight to money. And then, of course, knowing her position now, knowing who she is, knowing that everything that she's done up to this point in her career, from what we can see, has been to cultivate money. So I guess that doesn't really surprise me. We have the Tower that came out in the reverse. I'm getting something about a high position. She held a high position. And I'm seeing her in more recent history clothes. So I think I'm picking up on a recent past life, because I'm seeing her, I'm seeing her in more recent clothes within the last 100 years. Then we have the Magician. So what I'm getting, and this is so funny, you all, what I'm getting so far about Kim's past life, she was someone who chased money in her past. That's what I'm getting. She chased money in her past life too, but she didn't have as much, or she was, like, I'm not getting that she was poor in her past life, you all, most definitely, but she didn't have as much money in her past life as she does now. I'm getting something, because I keep on hearing like 100,000. So someone who would be considered, you know, fairly upper middle class, or a good range middle class. I am getting someone, she worried about money too in her past life a lot. And perhaps that makes a lot of sense as to why she comes back and she's this money abundant person, but she worried about money a lot. She also was a business owner. That's what I'm getting to in regards to what's coming through in her past life. Something with that compromise is really peeking out for me. All right, we have the Temperance in reverse. Something about her being impatient and untrusting, even though trust came out. Something about her being untrusting. I'm also picking up something about her being a single mom. So she was a business owner and a single mom. That's what I'm getting in regards to her past life. But definitely in regards to money, it's like she made a lot, but she was afraid of losing it. And maybe that's why she stacked so much money in regards to what she has right now in this life. That's what's coming through. So she was a business owner in her recent last life too, because I'm picking up something within the last 100 years, of course, before she was born. And I'm picking up her as, so in regards to when she was born in this past life, I'm not getting that, but this is a lifetime that happened within 100 years before she was reborn into this earth. We have the Six of Baskets. Oh, wow. So friendship. So in her past life, and this came up in her reading too, something about letting go of friends. In her past life, she was very close to friends. Family meant a lot to her. Even though with this 10 of coins in the reverse, I'm seeing more of a broken home. I am seeing her married in the past life, but I'm seeing her, I'm seeing a marriage that ended. I'm seeing her be single. I'm seeing also in a past life a husband that did not live up to her standard, or did not live up to who she was, did not match her frequency in regards to success, or in regards to, no, her husband was driven, but in regards to success, I'm seeing that. So even now, in regards to holding on to who she has, I mean, definitely she has someone right now in Kanye who matches her drive, who matches her, or better yet, no, Kanye surpasses Kim's drive and Kim's work ethic, because if anything, Kanye encourages Kim's work ethic and things of that regard, because Kanye is very hardworking, very talented. But in the past, what I'm getting is almost what I'm getting to, what's coming through in the messages, you all, is like Kim wanted an easier lifetime this lifetime than her previous one, because I am getting that Kim was comfortable. However, she worried a lot about money, and that's something I'm feeling that she did not want to worry about this lifetime. Also, she worked really hard in the last lifetime, and so this lifetime, it's almost like she told herself, I'm not going to have to work as hard as I did in order to have what I want. And essentially, it's like in letting go, because she had a hard time compromising and letting go. In letting go, she was able to attract more money by doing less work. And definitely in this time around in attracting a husband and a family unit that stays together. That's what I'm getting with that. Because I am picking up that she had more than one kid in the past life. They're older now. Those kids are still alive. At least one of them, at least one of her children from her past life is still alive, but they're much older now. And we have the Three of Knives. So this tells me, this goes back into Kim having trust. And there was a lot of heartbreak in Kim's past life, the recent past life that I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on heartbreak. I'm picking up on her mistrusting a lot of people. I'm picking up on her having a small circle of friends. That's what I'm getting with that. Once again, she still held friendship and family to high esteem in her past life, but she had a very small knit group. In regards to love, I am picking up that there was a husband in the later half of her lifetime. There was a husband in the later half of her lifetime. I'm getting like a bald man. A bald man. I want to say he's Jewish. And he's short. And he had white hair. He was balding. You know, the people who, you know, got the little patches of hair on the side. And they were like bald in the middle. Balding. And he was older. Because I'm seeing an older, shorter man. And he appears to be Jewish. He has glasses. He has gray hair. And he's kind of frumpy in body-wise. I am picking up, in regards to Kim, I am picking up that in regards to her looks, she was still a very beautiful woman. I'm still picking up that she's the same race in this most recent past life that she is now. So she chose to come back kind of as herself. I'm picking up that she was a little bit heavier than what she is now. And when I say a little bit heavier, I mean like maybe 20 pounds max. Because her body is more so, it's less, there's no plastic surgery. I am picking, she was big chested, but I'm not picking up plastic surgery in her most recent past. But she actually looks very similar to what she does now. Like, average height woman. She may be a little taller in her past life, but average height woman, dark hair. That's what I'm seeing. So she has a very similar look. Let's see what came out in Oracle. We have Joy. We have Duality. Yeah, she wore the pants in a relationship, and she also was a businesswoman. So that's another thing. In her past life, what I'm picking up in this life too, because I'm getting the heavy energy. Homemaker just keeps coming out. Homemaker, homemaker, homemaker. And what I'm getting is that's something that she chose in this lifetime because she had to, once again, work so hard in her previous lifetime. So she wanted to be a homemaker. Once again, we have abundance. I feel like this is the most appropriate. We got the Four of Coins. We got abundance. Once again, I told you that she was a wealthy woman, not to the stature of which she is right now in this lifetime that we know her. But she was a wealthy woman who worked extremely hard. So it's interesting because in this past life, it's almost like how for, you know, a very long time, it's like, okay, well, what did she do? You know, what is she famous for? Whereas in her past life, she worked very, very hard. And with this Joy, she was very proud. She was very happy. Overall, very happy. What I'm getting with her last husband in her past lifetime, the husband that she had and he was older than her too. What I'm getting with her last husband, because I'm getting a husband that she married somewhere around 50, but he was older than her. And I'm getting that he, like, when I say older too, like significantly older than her, and then he passed before. So what I'm getting with that is maybe she spent the last 20 years of her life unmarried because this husband was older than her. I am getting a long life in regards to, because I'm seeing her live past 70 in this past life. So I'm getting a very long, healthy life. Her living well into her 80s. But I'm seeing her happy, but I'm just seeing a lifetime of her working very hard. So let's get some more messages. Universe, give us more insight as to who is Kim in her past life. All right. So we got this flip-flop, this Vegas shoe. Once again, with this flip-flop, I'm saying once again, with this flip-flop, you all, I'm getting that she still lived in a warm climate. She might have been, no, she was on the West Coast in this most recent life. She was on the West Coast. So it's almost like she's like chosen to come into this life to, as an extension or to redo her past life, her most past life, but in the way that she wished it had, but in a way that she would have wanted in that last life. Because I'm not getting that she was dissatisfied in this life in the last life that I'm picking up on. But I'm getting that it's like she liked that life, but she wanted, it's almost like, okay, so what happens if I now do this? And for whatever reason, I'm getting a hunch that after this lifetime, you all, she's going to choose to do the same thing. She's going to essentially choose the same lifestyle, but from a different angle. So definitely she's lived someplace warm. I am getting that in the last life she was a smoker. Something about the 1940s. She was alive in the 1940s. And I'm getting that maybe she was about 50 in the 1940s. That's what's coming through with that. She was very into lipstick. That's what I'm getting with this. This lipstick is really coming out. Something about marketing or fashion is coming through in regards to this lipstick as well. Definitely with this pineapple, this goes back into her living someplace warm, someplace west. See, I don't know. Did this come out? No, that didn't come out. Money fell out. How appropriate. So definitely she was about her coin then. She may have been an earth sign in her last life. That's what I'm getting with that. With this star ring, she was very well known in her circle. I keep on getting this sense of her with, like, she was a businesswoman amongst men. Like, she was in the room where not many women were entered into. Like, she was a businesswoman amongst men. She made the decision of men. That's what keeps coming through. However, we got more prosperity with the diamond and the cowrie shell. So definitely she had cultivated a very hardworking, luxurious lifestyle at the point that she was. So $100,000, any equivalent of whatever that was in the 1940s. No. Was it? Was she making 100,000? Because if she was making 100,000 in the 1940s, you all, that means that in regards to what it'd be worth today, that was a whole lot of money. But I keep getting the sense that she was making what the equivalent of 100,000 was back then. But that's still a lot of money, especially for 1940. It's a lot of money for right now, but a lot of money for 1940, living at 100,000, and rent was like what, $10 in some places. I mean, but once again, inflation, things of that nature convert. Universe, give me messages for this butterfly and this thimble. Definitely this has to do, she was a creator. And I barely get thimble out, but I'm telling you all, I'm getting something in regards to fashion. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing like Vogue. She could have been involved with Vogue because definitely with writing. I'm seeing her possibly be involved with something with writing, about marketing is coming through, something about beauty is coming through, working in that regard, something about clothes are coming through, or a department store. But she definitely was a businesswoman in the room with men. She definitely was very fortunate. This has to do with fate. She was very fortunate in that past life. I'm not getting too much from the butterfly, you all. And yeah, thank you, universe. I'm not getting too much from the butterfly. Universe, tell me the message in regards to the butterfly. And so therefore, I am getting that she liked flowers. She liked a lot of flowers around her. But so I'm going to put the butterfly back because I'm not really getting much on the butterfly. Something about a safe, though, is coming through with this key. Something about a safe. Something very valuable that she kept in a lockbox, in a safe. And something about the child that's still alive has this item. It may be a previous engagement ring or wedding ring. It's a piece of jewelry. That's what's coming through. Something about something that's in a safe that her oldest, and it's a daughter that she has that's still alive. And I'm picking up 3 kids in this past life. One was a son, one was a daughter, and one I'm getting passed young, or passed before they could be born. That's what I'm getting with that too. But the daughter is still alive, but she's much older. I'm seeing a very old woman. Maybe not very, very, very old, but definitely someone older. Someone who was above 60. That's what I'm getting with that. All right, everyone. I got that out because I don't know why I was so drawn to do a Kim past life reading. However, though, let me know how you feel about this one, and let me know if you all are interested in seeing any other past life readings of any other celebrities. Let me know. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.